Today, take a look at the WORKPRO Folding Pocket Utility Knife. So we've got our utility knife, and we have an extra 10-pack of blades. So the first thing I always want to know with a utility knife is, can I open this thing one-handed? The answer is yes. There's a very smooth feel to it, which is exactly what I expect. And the reason is because I already have a 3-pack of similar knives, so if you just want to get one, we can get this guy. We can also see that the pattern on that one is even different from the 3-pack. So they each have a slightly unique camo pattern. So excellent opening mechanisms, so in the event that I have to hold something with one hand and I have to get this guy open or closed with the other, I can do that with this knife. Looks like it comes with a tip protector, and we have a nice easy mechanism for changing out that blade. All you gotta do is hook that little indent and then pull that up. Now if we want to put the blade back in, again, just flip it up, and that holds it in place. These are WORKPRO branded blades. I've used these things before, and they are fantastic blades. Now, if you know anything about me, you'll know that utility knives are my favorite type of blade, and the reason is because I don't want to spend time sharpening a blade. In the event this thing ever gets dull, or if the point wears down, I can just replace that guy and essentially have a brand new knife. It is important to note that the handle on here is essentially a sheet metal, but it still holds perfectly fine. Most of the time I end up wanting to grab it closer to the blade anyway, just so I can put some force on there. But it does have this nice cutout in there, so we don't have to worry about this thing pulling out of our hands. So let's do a very first cut. Oh yeah, so definitely a sharp blade that cut through the cardboard like it was nothing. And our 10-pack are also those WORKPRO branded blades, and they have this nice little dispenser that comes with it. So this should last quite a while. We do have a clip on the side, so if we want to clip this thing onto our pocket so we don't have to worry about it falling out, we can do that. Ultimately, I just really like the feel of that mechanism. I also appreciate how much smaller this is than a bunch of other utility knives. This is my main utility knife. With them open, it is slightly bigger. With it closed, it is considerably smaller. So if you're putting this guy into a backpack or anything like that, this is going to be a much tighter package. That's interesting. This actually has, looks like branding on the camo itself. Did not notice that on any of the other knives. But that is held together with a Torx head screw, so if you ever need to take this thing apart, you'll be able to do that. And we have a hanging hole on that side, so if we want to put a tether on there, we can do that. But overall, that is a very nice utility knife kit.